was 1999, and I went with my friend Brent to see The Matrix in the theaters. I was blown away. I think the moment when it really took hold and I felt it all over was when Neo, Anderson, where he's still figuring out his identity, is training with Morpheus, and he says, "I know Kung Fu." It's an amazing film because we're able to experience the expansion and the discovery of reality and oneself through this character, through this fictional character. So here's the key. Anderson was given a choice. He was given the option, the red pill or the blue pill. He chose the red. And that's such a beautiful metaphor because it really does encapsulate that this is a choice. To understand things that we didn't think we even need to understand, that is a choice, and that's what's being presented right now. So I'm talking about The Matrix, right? I'm talking about what an incredible job they did as storytellers. Now, the screenplay was written by, at the time, Larry Wachowski. And during when I watched the movie a few times back then, I, like a lot of people, caught many of the references, like Alice in Wonderland and stuff like that. And then I, learned more of the specifics, like references to specific philosophers, Plato and Descartes, and, books like 1984 and Neuromancer, and obviously a lot of religious symbolism in there. Of course, computers, video games, anime, all that is very, very noticeable, and it's part of the packaging, it's part of the flavor of it. And I also learned later on that when Larry Wachowski wrote the screenplay, wrote the story, he wrote it from a place that was authentic to him, which was transitioning, the intention to transition into being a woman. So both the Wachowski brothers, as you probably know, have become the Wachowski sisters. They both transitioned. But that speaks to, again, all this a sense of both intention with the references and also coming from a place of sincerity, the emotional center of it. But the thing is that there's so many details in there that transcend all of the specific sources, I would say, and really speak to something much larger and more true in a way that to me reads as coming from the unconscious, coming from something that it was just not entirely deliberate. It is all true, but not entirely deliberate. If you, like me, choose to take the red pill and do some research and learning on your own, what you will also find is that the reality that we've grown up in, and we were told this is it, this is life, this is all there is to it, the more that you learn, if you're able to put your ego aside, like Neo, put your ego aside and just go forward with love, then the veil, we'll call this the veil that surrounds us, with each aspect of this, because there are many that you come to understand as being real and true, there will be more and more holes poked in this veil to the point where it is just shredded and falls away. And what is revealed is what Neo experienced, which is that the nature of reality is very different than we were led to believe, and who and what we are as well is much grander than we've been told. The truth of the matter is, and again, if you would like to go forward, this is what you will discover, is that we are divine beings of creation, and that the truth will truly set us all free. And that is the journey that we are all on if you would like to join.